video on when is it time to see the dermatologist. You may want to go check that out if you have kind of mild acne. But if you are getting cysts, you need to see a dermatologist. If you can't afford a dermatologist, go to a skincare esthetician. Find someone who knows about skin, because cystic acne is very, very severe. Now, cystic acne can affect absolutely anyone, any age, any race, any skin color, anything like that. The most common is teenage boys or young men, Caucasian or of that skin ethnicity, and then it also appears in the 30s of men who are of Caucasian descent. For women, it appears in the 40s, and it doesn't appear much in the teenage years. Now, of course, there is always exceptions to that. You guys know that I had terrible, terrible cystic acne. I'm actually going to show you a picture right now of my cystic acne. So yes, it's gotten a little bit better since then, but that is that a cat? Hi, Cuckoo. He's just going to kind of freak out there. He's being a little attention buddy. But cystic acne is very, very severe. I used to have it. It has gotten a little bit better, which I'm so happy to be able to take you guys through my journey with me. But even though those are the general spectrum of who's affected, it totally doesn't always fall to those lines. There are so many exceptions in between, and it can really happen to absolutely anyone, any age, any race, any skin color, anything. If you're human, you can pretty much get cystic acne. Let's talk a little bit about the causes of cystic acne. This is kind of hard because cystic acne is different than pimples, but it can be some of the same causes. And the thing is that the causes of cystic acne are very, very different and kind of controversial too. I'll first tell you what kind of the doctors say about cystic acne. Doctors and healthcare professionals usually say that cystic acne is caused by overactive oil glands. This is the sebaceous glands inside of our skin, the ones that lubricate our skin naturally, are really overproductive. Now, bacteria lives in that oil. It feeds off of that oil. Without that oil, that bacteria can't live. So if you have an overproduction of oil, first off, that oil is very, very irritating to the inside of the skin if it's too much and if it's trapped up in there. Second off, if bacteria is feeding off of that, there's going to be an increase of bacteria, which is just like a swarming ground for them to breed and reproduce and really wreak havoc on your skin. This particular bacteria that they believe is the culprit is Propionibacteria acnes. Oh yeah. So I don't exactly know how to pronounce that, but that is one of the worst kind of bacteria that can cause the most inflammation and the most problems in skin, and it is believed that that's the kind of bacteria that feeds off of sebaceous oil, and when you have a lot of sebaceous oil trapped under the skin, it's like a little bubble underneath your skin, and when that's all trapped up in there and that bacteria is feeding off of it, those bacteria are going to keep growing, they're going to keep producing, and it's just going to get bigger and